In this module, we will show you how to configure ring group. First of all, access your UCX. From the dashboard of the UCX, click on the PBX tab. From the PBX tab, under PBX configuration, you'll see a number of menus on the left-hand side. Scroll down until you see ring groups and click on it. At this point in time, you're into the panel to create a ring group. The ring group is actually a dial digits that any extension can dial to access or ring a number of stations that are configured as part of the ring group. This is particularly interesting for instance, for a company that wants to set up marketing or sales and have a number of people to be rung for incoming calls destined for these particular function in the company. In this panel, because I have a number of extensions that are already configured on this system, it has already data filled the next available free range of digits to be 600. So that means I do have extension in the 2, 3, 4, and 500. So you can change that at will, but maintain the 600 range, given that you don't want that to collide with existing extension. So I'm going to leave it at 600 for now. I'm going to give it a name, so it's going to be 600 ring group. And then you have access to ring strategy. So the first one that comes up on the pull-down menu is the ring all. So all extension will be rung as we dial the 600 extension. You can also select ring all prime ship. What that means is that the first extension data fill in the ring group, if happens to be busy, will not ring the other extension in the list. Hunt group is essentially the scheme where you ring every single extension one by one in the list until eventually you end up exhausting the list. Hunt with prime ship is the same scheme as ring all with prime ship, which is the first one on the list being attained. If it's busy, in that case, it will not ring subsequently the list in a hunt fashion. Memory hunt is the case where you do ring every single extension one by one, but as you leave one extension to another, you maintain the alerting on the previous one. So you maintain a memory of the extension. So you do maintain simultaneous alerting of the entire group as the hunting progresses along the extension list. Then you got the same flavor for memory hunt with prime ship. You got first available, which is self-explanatory, and first not on the phone. So in this case, I will simply use ring all. And then you do have the ability to set the number of seconds that you want the ringing to take place before either we send the caller to voicemail or an IVR, as you will see down below in the panel. At this point in time, you have a window that allows you to configure the number of extensions that will be part of that ring group. You can either input them directly in that window, or you can use the extension quick pick. This allows you to simply not make any mistake, or maybe you don't remember the extension that you want to include exactly by number. Therefore, the system will give you a full list of all the extensions you have already configured. So in this case, I'll choose 201 and I'll choose 202 to be part of my list of extension for this ring group. Announcement is essentially what's going to be played back to the caller while the call is going to be applied in a ring all, in this case, to the group. So you can leave it to none. In that case, it will go straight to an audible ring back. Or you can, and let's do this for now, you can use an existing custom recording. Or I have made my own in this particular example. So let's choose the one that I have recorded. And in this case, I've recorded essentially a message that tells the caller to wait until we proceed with the call to the marketing group. Then you have the play music on hold. So either you, once you play the announcement that you're about to reach the marketing group, you get into audible ringback for the caller. that we are proceeding with the call to the group. Or you can also provide a default music while this is actually taking place. The next field, CID name prefix, allows you to essentially provide a name or prefix name attached to the caller ID. So the people, part of the extension group, as they receive the call, they get to see the caller ID information prefix with this configuration you're about to make. So in this case, because we are creating a marketing group, then I'm going to prefix this with marketing like this, and therefore if someone that's part of the extension list of the ring group, as they receive the call, they will see that this is a call destined for the marketing group and react as appropriately. Then the alert info field is essentially useful for SIP phones that have the ability to read the information sent and apply distinctive ringing rather. The following three fields allow you to deal with certain conditions on the ring group. For instance, if you have certain extensions that have call forwarding set up, then you can click here to ignore that configuration. If you have a busy phone, of course, you may want to click that as well to ignore and proceed with the ringing strategy. The third one has to do with external phone numbers that you may want to include as part of the ring list or the extension list. For instance, a mobile phone might be an example, and you have also the remote announcement and too late that comes along with this configuration. In this case, what we're trying to do is avoid breaking the ringing strategy by having an external, let's say an external mobile phone that may have voicemail. So if the caller is forwarded to that agent on the list, and the mobile goes to voicemail automatically, then we have broken the ringing strategy by not having been able to put a live agent to answer the call. So what we will do here is that by clicking the confirm calls field, we will allow the system to wait for the mobile phone or any external number that may be configured on the extension list to confirm by pushing or dialing 1 to take the call. This will give us the assurance that there is truly someone at the end of this agent to answer the call. If we don't get the playback of pushing or dialing 1, in that case we will ignore and proceed with the next available agent. The announcement that follows are essentially as a result of playing back when you dial 1 that you're about to get connected, or if you're about to do this in a moment where someone has taken a call because you have a ring all scheme that's been configured on the ring group. In that case, it would play back to the agent the call being forwarded to the agent that the call has been taken already, so it's too late at this point. So those three fields goes together, and then moving along, mode allows you to essentially configure a standard fix caller ID. So that could be particularly useful for companies that want to protect or hide the information of the agents answering the ring group. So you may select fixed CID value, and the next field is to input exactly what you want to be able to put out on the network. Lastly, but not the least, is as we traverse the ring group, whether it's a hunt or a ring all or any other flavors that we may have configured, we have to make a decision if we do not get an answer, obviously. So you have a number of choices as you pull down here. And what I'm going to do here is that you can choose voicemail, and then you'll be prompted to select which extension. I'm going to select voicemail blasting because that's sort of interesting. Group. I'm going to submit my changes and wait for the panel to come back with There you go. So make sure that you click Apply Configuration Changes here to really confirm that you do want to have those saved in the system. Once the red bar disappears, then it is in place. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a test. So I'm going to dial 600.
Please wait as we forward your call to the marketing group.
Now I'm getting the announcement as I previously configured that I'm going to forward a call to the marketing group. And then instead of audible ringback, I get this music. And let's assume that nobody answers. I'm going to force that to take place.
500. If this is correct, press 1.
Hey, this is a message for the marketing group. Please pick up. And now I do have a message for the marketing group. At this point in time, I can see that I have a voicemail that's been dropped, and I'm ready to listen to it. I can either click listen or download. If you click listen, you need an appropriate plugin or download. If you don't have the plugin part of your browser, you can download the MP4 file and listen to it. So that concludes our module. Thank you very much for listening, and until next time. Bye for now.